guys, it's Element 39 again. Today we won't be talking about science. We'll be talking about a female who I greatly admire and respect. Who was the first female Prime Minister of Australia? Julia Gillard was the first and only female Prime Minister who served from 2010 to 2013 and made many reforms to the country, with the Guardian newspaper labelling her as the most productive Prime Minister ever, who created an average of 0.495 acts per day. She was Shadow Minister for the Department of Health, Shadow Minister for the Department of Employment, Industrial Relations, and she was Minister for Education. She was preceded by Kevin Rudd as Prime Minister and also succeeded by Kevin Rudd. Born in Barry, Wales, Gillard migrated with her family to Adelaide, South Australia, after being recommended by their family doctor in Wales for her pneumonia in 1966. She attended Mitcham Demonstration School and Unley High School. Gillard went on to the University of Adelaide but switched to the University of Melbourne in 1982, where she eventually graduated with Bachelors of Law and Bachelor of Arts degrees. She worked with the Australian Union of Students during that time and was the organisation's president from 1983 to 1984 and supported the Socialist Forum, a forum that wanted to end the Australian, New Zealand and United States Treaty, making Leningrad a sister city to Melbourne, and was secretary to it. In 1987, Gillard joined the law firm Slater and Gordon. She became a partner in 1990, specializing in industrial law, but left in 1996 to become chief of staff to John Brumby, the leader of the Labour Party in Victoria. This preceded her own entry into federal politics. Gillard was first elected to the House of Representatives at the 1998 federal election for the seat of Labour. Following the 2001 election, she was elected to the Shadow Cabinet. When Kevin Rudd was elected as party leader and leader of the opposition in December 2006, Gillard was elected unopposed as his deputy. Upon Labour's victory at the 2007 election, she became the first female Deputy Prime Minister of Australia and was made Minister for Education, Minister for Employment and Workplace Relations, and Minister for Social Inclusion. On 24th of June 2010, after Rudd lost the support of his party and resigned, Gillard was elected unopposed as his replacement, thus becoming Prime Minister. The subsequent 2010 federal election saw the first hung parliament since 1940, where no major political party had the majority of seats in parliament. Gillard was able to form a minority government with the support of a Green MP and 3 independents. On 26th of June 2013, after a leadership spill and a failure to keep support within her own party, Gillard lost the leadership of the Labour Party back to Rudd. Her resignation as Prime Minister took effect the following day. Gillard retired from politics on 5th of August 2013 before the impending federal election. In her political career, Julia Gillard had passed many acts concerning the benefits of education, health, workplace matters, the environment, and NBN. These include the Fair Works Bill 2008, which made for the purpose the laws concerning welfare of the staff, pay and leave were to be obeyed, NBN 2010, Medicare 2013, that increased the levy that the government would suspend on healthcare, which would help many not-so-wealthy Australians pay their medical bill, Standardized Packaging of Tobacco 2011, maintaining that instead of the bright and colorful, luring cigarette packaging, they were to be held in a dark green casing with horrific imaging to show the effect of smoking on people and people around them, and the Gonski reforms that would increase funding for government education systems to have a raised budget so as to raise the standards teachers have. These bills were largely beneficial to the Australian society, each causing lasting impact. Her misogyny speech was voted as the most iconic moment in Australian televised history, stemming from the outrageous sexism she had experienced during her days in Parliament, catcalling from across the table where she sat, a man big on lectures on responsibility but does not accept it himself. Julia Gillard, Misogyny Speech 2012. This speech has received over 3.3 million views on YouTube and has made news overnight. Many news centres debated about whether she was right or wrong, the disillusionment of the Canberra press continuing for months. Yet it was the opposite of the public opinion of the speech, many feeling it resonating throughout their daily lives. To me, it was especially powerful, the calmness that Gillard managed to maintain during the speech, and the calm and collected way that she refuted each of her opponent's arguments and sustained through the interruptions. All of her points were backed up and thoroughly saturated with facts, knowing all the dates and detail on the subject she talked about. Following her departure from politics, Gillard became an honorary visiting professor at the University of Adelaide and a non-resident senior fellow at the Brooklands Institution Centre for Universal Education. She released her political memoir, My Story, in September 2014. She has been on the board of the mental health organisation Beyond Blue since December 2014 and its chair since July 2017, and was made an honorary fellow of Aberystwyth University in June 2015. Gillard has also served as the chairwoman of the Global Partnership for Education since February 2014. Gillard is remarkable in every way, from her handling of Tony Abbott and Peter Slipper's sexism to the fundamental way in which she debates and the numerous achievements during her political career. I respect Julia Gillard not only because she is the first female Prime Minister, but also by how she stands her ground and doesn't let other people change her views on a subject she believes to be wrong. Australia should follow in her footsteps and learn from her that it is not just enough to believe in something, you will have to make it happen.